Alrighty, what up guys, and welcome back to Kush Styles TV, the 18 and over channel designed for people who love marijuana, music, and sports.
Alright, real quickly, let's have a rip moment for the babyface Kush Styles TV right there. Jesus, why am I always so cottonmouth before I start an episode? I can barely talk, I gotta lisp everything. But yeah, rip moment for babyface Kush Styles TV right there. So, today's episode of Kush Styles TV, new series, WTH, WeedTube history. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a WeedTuber called Magnetiod Rowdy. Some of you are probably going, who the fuck is that? Some of you are probably going, oh shit, I remember that guy. Whatever did happen to him? So today's episode we're going to do a little WeedTube history and ask what the hell happened to Magnetiod Rowdy. So hope you guys at home are going to be enjoying some good cannabis related products. Also, welcome back to Kush Styles TV, 21 and over channel, dedicated to people who love marijuana, music, sports, gaming, autos, and very much more. Intros kind of changed in the past 6 years now. Holy shit, that's a long time ago. Jesus Christ, I'm an OG WeedTuber. Alright, but yeah, got a joint here. It's already halfway smoked because I've already gone through 4 takes. But yeah, today's episode, unedited, going to do a little history story time, just kind of talk sesh about Magnetiod Rowdy, old school WeedTuber. So go ahead and get the smoking along, guys, and cheers everybody. Get my joint relit here. All right. So back when I started the WeedTubes, which was 2015. When I started, there was, of course, weed videos on YouTube, and there probably had been since 2005, 2006. You know, WeedTube, I guess you can say, wasn't really a new thing. WeedTube has been around for almost 20 years now. But when I started back in 2015, that was kind of like the boom era of WeedTube. That was really when WeedTube got the name WeedTube and got a community started and formed called WeedTube. And that's when you started having people actually blow up from smoking weed on YouTube. One of the first, most famous ones that everybody probably remembers and knows is Custom Grow 420, who also plays a big part in Magnetiod Rowdy, as we also see right here, Custom Grow 420 Big Hit Cloud Challenge, where he did a video doing one of his challenges back when they were neutral and friends. Well, not really friends, but you know, just neutral and not beefing with each other. Because also, one of the biggest beefs in WeedTube history is between these two people. So like I said, 2015. WeedTube is 2014, 2015. WeedTube is starting to really boom. More people are watching weed videos on YouTube. It also helped that the fact that Washington and a couple other states finally made weed recreationally legal, and you started having recreational marijuana start coming in around 2014, 2015 for Cali, Washington, Cali, Washington, and I believe Colorado. Was it 3 states? Don't quote me. But yeah, you started to see a lot more people going on YouTube and smoking weed, which of course before seemed really stupid because it was illegal and you could probably get your door kicked in and probably get fucked with. But then it started getting recreational. More people started feeling more comfortable and started making YouTube channels and started smoking weed on YouTube, which started WeedTube, which started WeedTube community and everything else. And around that time, you had WeedTubers like Custom Grow 420, Josh from Strain Central, Magnetiod Rowdy, Red Band, and some other people that were, you know, kind of starting around 2013, 14, and 15, around this big boom, who ended up becoming kind of some of the bigger or biggest WeedTubers at the time. And ever, or you know, the biggest ones we've ever seen blow up at that time. That's when I started seeing someone like Custom Girl 420 actually, 2015, 16 to 17, go from like 10,000 subscribers to a million subscribers. Which also, I believe Custom Girl 420 is the first WeedTuber to ever hit a million subscribers. But yeah, 2014, 2015, big booms popping up, and some people that are starting to get big were names that I just mentioned. Of course, Custom Girl 420 was one of the biggest. And like I said before, you had like Red Band, you had Josh from Straight and Schitzel, Crutch 420 and shit like that, Red Band and stuff like that. Then of course you had some old school people like Urban Remo and stuff like that, who are some really old school WeedTuber. Gosh, there's one guy I'm forgetting, and he always has the fake wig afro. I'm trying to remember his fucking name right now, but goddamn it, if you guys know who I'm talking about, put it down in the comments. But yeah, WeedTube's getting big and everything. And like I said, you got Custom Code 420 and Joshua Train Central. Everybody's just all getting big and stuff. And then, of course, everybody's just kind of getting along. 2015, 2016, we start having, all these videos and shit. And WeedTube starting to get big. And, of course, in WeedTube, everybody was doing a lot of challenges at the time, trying to see who can smoke the most, who can do the biggest cloud, who can take the biggest hit, who can take the longest hit, who can smoke the most weed, who can do this and that. And we're all just trying to outsmoke each other. And the two people that were probably the toughest smokers at the time on the WeedTube was Custom Grow 420 and Magnetiod Rowdy. That's Magnetiod Rowdy. Yes, stay frosty. Real quickly, let's go ahead and show Magnetiod Rowdy. If you guys haven't seen him in a long time, there he is right there, even though this shit's like fucking 8 years old. But yeah, everybody was all doing the big hit challenges and everything, and the two biggest top big hitters were, like I said, Magnetiod Rowdy and Custom Grow 420. And also in the WeedTube community and everything, like me, getting into it and kind of watching it, you had your individual kind of WeedTubers and everything, like THC Temple and stuff like that. And, just other people that were just, just regular, individual WeedTubers and shit. And then you just kind of had, like, two cliques, I guess you could say. One was the Custom Grow 420 clique with the T-Rex concentrates and a bunch of other stuff. And then you had the other clique, which was the GMO. And from what I saw, just kind of getting into it, because I was just, an outsider, really. I was just kind of watching all this shit, even though I did get to go on the Google Hangouts or whatever. I did, go on Google Hangouts and smoke with some of these people. I have smoked with Magnetiod in a sesh call with a bunch of other people and shit. Same with Custom Grow, same with HB Dab fellas and shit like that. I have technically been on hangout calls with these guys, even though they weren't personal. It was just a big group. We were just all chilling, smoking, talking with each other and stuff. But you, kind of getting in 2015, 16, 17, like I said, you kind of had, these two cliques. You had, the GMO, which was your HB Dab fellas, Magnetiod Rowdy, for guys that are probably coming into the WeedTube scene, or people that are watching WeedTube nowadays or within the past couple of years. Some names that you might probably know would be Jack A 420 and Southern Dabber. Those were people that were kind of part of the GMO clique. And of course the GMO clique, they had a whole thing where you had if you wanted to get into the GMO stuff, because I remember one time they offered me, I believe it was actually HB Dab fellas, he was doing one of his live streams or something with the GMO crew, and they were just kind of talking with people, and they I think one of them offered me to get into the GMO clique. But what you had to do was this little setup test where you take a 0.1 dab, and then you step up to a 0.25 dab, and then a half gram dab, and then I think if you did a half gram dab or a full gram dab, that would get you the Grand Master status, is what it was, and that would get you into the GMO crew. And yeah, that was from this is all from my perspective too. A lot of this shit could be incorrect. If it is, please put your thoughts and your info and everything down in the comments, so then we can get a full picture of the story here. So like I said, this is just going to be kind of unedited, kind of everywhere, just a little bit of WeedTube history, and also me just kind of wondering what the fuck happened to Magnetiod Rowdy. Like I said, you got your two little cliques, basically, even though everybody hung out with everybody, you know what I mean? You know, like, freaking, there's people that, like, Custom Girl 420, I remember him being in Hangout live sessions with HB Dab Fellas and other people of the GMO and shit. Then, of course, there's people like Bumpasaurus and Daily Dabber Weekly who hung out with a lot of people in the GMO clique, as well as a lot of people that were part of Custom Girl 420's clique. And they were just, you know, neutral people, like Daily Dabber Weekly and Bumpasaurus. They were always really cool people, and those were people I actually had like conversations with. Like I was hanging out with Freddie Bricks. Shout out to Freddie Bricks, Freddie World Extra. I used to do a lot of hangout live streams with him and other people too on his channel before it got kicked off. His Freddie Bricks one, he does have Freddie World Extra, I believe, still active right now. Because I remember seeing it the other day because it got recommended to me, just like Magnetiod got recommended to me earlier. So I was like, what the hell? I haven't seen that guy in a long time. So like I said, you had these two cliques, everything was all good and everything. And then all of a sudden, something happened. Something happened between Magnetiod and Custom Girl 420. And some shit happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm not going to speculate, but a bunch of shit happened. They started beefing with each other. And I remember seeing Hangout live streams where Magnetiod will be on and he'll be hanging out with everybody, then he'll disappear, then all of a sudden Custom Girl 420 would pop on and Magnetiod would just be out, and then when Custom Girl 420 was out, Magnetiod would even come back in for the rest of the night in that live stream. But like there was some kind of beef. Like I heard a bunch of crazy rumors. One rumor I will say that I heard that was really crazy was that Magnetiod Rowdy said that he could outsmoke Custom Girl 420, and Custom Girl 420 said, hell no, nobody can outsmoke me, and got like actually really seriously angry about how someone challenged him or some shit like that. I don't know, it was the craziest shit, but it mostly bullshit. But something happened between those two, and the beef was on, and the war was on. And then shit just started going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I noticed Magnetiod Rowdy started to do a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less. Then he started having problems with his girl and stuff like that, because anybody that remembers Magnetiod Rowdy and watching him and his channel, his girl was a part of his channel a lot. And she was usually in the live stream, she was usually hanging out in the back or smoking with him and shit like that. And freaking shit started happening with her and him. And then there was a bunch of rumors and a bunch of other shit that kept on speculating, and then they broke up. And then I remember, like, I think it was 2018, I remember Magnetiod, I think his channel got took down, and he was on his backup channel, which I believe is this one here, and he was doing some live streams and shit, and he just seemed kind of down and out, you know what I mean, but a lot of shit was happening and everything, and then all of a sudden his channel just kind of disappeared. Like, he had the beef with Custom Girl 420, didn't really seem like he could make it back from that. Like, eventually freaking they kind of got over everything, they kind of, you know, I guess made amends, like, or just kind of agreed to disagree, and they, you know, just kind of just stopped the beef, I guess, you know, between Magnetiod Rowdy and Custom Girl 420. But then, like I said, he had stuff with his girl, and then a bunch of other shit happened, and then, like, I remember, like, some good shit happened, and then, like, he was actually, like, in a good mood, and then the live stream just stopped. Like, it just, everything stopped, and you just didn't see him. And I just recently looked him up. This is all you can find of him. You can find his old videos from the one channel, and that's about it. Like, you can't really find much about Magnetiod Rowdy, which is weird, because like I said, at one time he was up there with some of the biggest WeedTubers, you know, at that time. Like, you know, he was part of the biggest WeedTubers on YouTube. Like I said, you had Custom Girl 420, Josh from Frame Central, Crutch 420, Red Band, Haley yeah, there was a lot, because like I said, at that time there was just a big boom, but he was part of it. And then, you know, when you look at a lot of those people that got big at that time, including even like THC Temple, Josh from Frame Central, Crutch 420, and Custom Girl 420, you know, freaking even HB Dab fellas down there, like, they're all still doing something right now. Or just recently, you know what I mean? Like, there's something recently, and they've been consistently doing stuff over the years, and they never really stopped. Because, you know, they're passionate about WeedTube. So was Magnetiod Rowdy, but I've noticed nothing. You can't find them on Instagram, or at least I can't find them on no Instagram or no social media. The only thing I can find literally of him is his YouTube channel, his backup, the one and only, and that's it. And yeah, does anybody know what the hell happened to Magnetiod Rowdy? And hell, Magnetiod Rowdy, I remember you actually being subscribed to me. I remember one of my old videos, the thousands of birds that freaking spawned out of my fucking yard like 4 or 5 years ago. I remember you commented on that video and a couple other videos. And I remember you being subscribed to my channel. If you're still subscribed, man, can you give us a hey? Let us know that you're okay and alive. Let us know what's up. Give us an update. Just wondering what the hell happened. You know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy to see something like that just really disappear. But like, you know, maybe they're just, you know, kind of sick of all this shit and just maybe want to change direction. Maybe they just want to kind of delete all this shit and just kind of get rid of the shit and just, you know, start a new direction and new life and just get rid of the past or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. But hey, what the hell happened to Magnetiod Rowdy? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you know. There's a little brief WeedTube history. Also, as you can see right there, there's HB Dab fellas. That's like from a week or 2 weeks ago down there. He looks completely different now. Completely different. I literally did not recognize him until I clicked on the video. And then once I clicked on the video, I heard his voice. I was like, yep, that's HB. Here, real quickly. Oh, right there, also THC Temple. I was checking out his channel because I remember him doing a video talking about the big beef, big WeedTube beef between Custom Grow 420 and Magnetiod Rowdy, which is still one of the biggest WeedTube beefs in WeedTube history, next to Nate 420 and Dope Yola, because literally after that there was nothing else besides that. And Nate 420 versus Dope Yola, that's just Dope Yola wins. No offense, Nate 420. But yeah, there's HB right there. There's HB. Also, shout out to HB because I didn't even know who the fuck Sauce Walker was until I saw him, HB Dab fellas, hanging out with Sauce Walker, and they were actually, it was on one of his Instagram videos or whatever. But he used to hang out with and I think do some business with Sauce Walker, the famous rapper. And yeah, like I said, part of the, he was basically like the head guy next to Magnetiod Rowdy for the GMO clique. I kind of saw him as like the boss, and then you had like the #1 top GMO player. You know what I mean? Like Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. That's who that was for GMO. But yeah. And Bumpasaurus was Teddy Bruschi. That seems fair. That seems fair. Because Bumpasaurus was the shit. But yeah, shout out to the old school GMO. I'm still subscribed to him, and I still see at least some of them still upload. I haven't seen Bumpasaurus upload in a while. Where you at, Bumpasaurus? I think, well, I haven't seen Daily Dabber upload in a while either, I don't think. I don't know. I know I'm subscribed to him. I just don't see him in my subscriptions. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. There's a little WeedTube history. What happened to Magnetiod Rowdy. Little history on him. Not the best history, but just what I've gotten over the years watching them and watching WeedTube and everything else. And yeah, like I said, I just want to do a little video. So like I said, his shit popped up, just like Freddie Brick's shit popped up, and I was just like, I remember that. What the fuck happened to that? That was like old school WeedTube. And I remember THC Temple in some of his newer videos, he was talking about that too. He was like, whatever happened to the WeedTube community? And I've been thinking that ever since. I was like, whatever happened to it? I don't know. Maybe it just shifted somewhere else. Probably all over to Dope Yola. I think the whole WeedTube community is like over there now. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. Y'all take care. Unedited video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up. I never say that, but go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, peace out, guys, and take care. Oh, stay frosty.